What's good, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of the Not About Us podcast, bro. That's freaking crazy to say, G. This is like
long time in the making.
long time in the making, man. It's so those of you who don't know me, my name's Kalib and Jayden, aka Money Cuts, and I got my boy, Mr. Jayden. If you want to introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Jayden. I'm the one they call Jayden. Nah.
Yo,
Jayden Wakababa on Instagram, JVYDENW on the main.
gotta
on
hit
the
it with the plug. Gotta hit it with the plug. But yeah, man. Today we got a very, very, very special guest coming on for the first episode of the NAU podcast.
A kid that's been changing the game, man. And when I say kid, I mean a kid, man, who's been changing the game.
Gee. And even before we started rolling, this guy done a little a little Instagram clip, bro, and he did it in like one take, G. One take wonder kid, man, and he's absolutely killing it, like you said, changing the game, and we're super stoked to intro and announce Mr. Will Greeny, Cuts by Greeny to the podcast. Let's go. What's good, G?
How we going, boys?
Bro, good, bro. Thank you so much, G, for being a part of the NAU experience, G, and being the very first guest on our podcast, bro.
It's my pleasure, man. It's such a privilege to be on the podcast, man. Like, it's amazing to be the very first and proper person on the podcast. Like,
bro, let's see. Let's see.
You can tell how you guys can tell how energetic this kid is, man.
Gee.
It's no wonder why this kid is killing it, bro.
Honestly, man, Greeny. Obviously, bro, if you want to just tell people, for those of you in the industry who may not know who this guy is, bro, do you want to just intro
the 10%
the people who you are, where you come from, bro, and how long you've been cutting for, G?
Well, my name's Will Greeny. I'm only 15 years old. I'm a barber and I've been cutting for 1.5 years now. I'm 1 hour south from Sydney, and yeah, that's basically my story.
Bro,
Nice,
G,
man.
I think the first time I saw you, bro, was I was going through my, what was it? I would have been going through my reels, bro, or I would have been going to search something up in my Instagram. And what's that page that's like For You page type of thing, bro? Explore page.
Yeah.
So, bro, I seen you on my Explore page, bro, and I like clicked on it and I was like, what the heck? And then I just seen you were blowing up, bro. You're cutting someone in your garage, G. You're asking them for a haircut, bro. You're like little structured videos, and G, honest to God, bro, from that point, I think I was
the same, bro.
Bro, I think you were at like 700, maybe close to a K following, bro. And then all of a sudden, in the space of like 3 months, bro, you just blew up, G. Like, bro, it's insane.
Yeah, basically.
Bro, what's that been like for you, bro, as a young fella, bro? Like, what's it been like getting all these people following you, bro? Like, what's it like?
Well, obviously it's like surreal, like just seeing, like going on TikTok and Instagram every morning, just seeing like that I have that amount of followers.
Yo.
Seeing that I have that amount of interactions and people that follow me and like my content, man. Like it's like amazing just to see like how much of an impact I really can make.
Because when did you start cutting, man? How old were you?
I was 13, really.
Yeah.
So,
and when you started that, bro, were you thinking like, you know what, bro, I want to take this pathway of like building my social media, or did that just come?
I feel like I didn't really have like a proper like plan in my mind at that moment. Like when I first really started, I just kind of did it for the fun and just for the jokes, you know.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
For the jokes, bro. Was it all your mates? like getting in on it?
Bro, what was your first haircut like, bro? Like, when was it? Was it just one of the boys at school, or how did that happen?
Yeah, bro. My mate came over one night. He was just sleeping over. I'm like, oh, can I cut your hair? And he's like,
that's how it starts.
That's how it starts, G.
because I was at a barbershop at that point in time, and
Yep.
I hadn't done any haircuts. I was just still learning. so.
Cutting. Oh, you were working at the barber
Yeah,
shop?
just sweeping the floor, man.
Yeah,
I'm still working at the barbershop now.
The same one, eh? Yeah,
Same
you
one,
still.
so-
I see that on your posts sometimes too, G.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, bro. Honest to God, bro. I think as a young fella, bro, like seeing someone like you coming up in the industry, G, and your consistency, your grind, your love for the industry, bro. Like for obviously at the time of this recording, bro, no one really knows that you're up here in Brizzy, bro. Obviously, Jayden and myself, the NAU podcast, we've started off and based it in Brizzy, and you've flown all the way up from, you know, Sydney ways, bro, New South Wales, to come and do a Josh O.P. Perspective tour, bro.
And not much kids will do that, bro.
Not many kids your age, bro.
I gotta
like,
stop calling you a kid, bro, because you're not.
bro, no, yeah, straight up, bro.
I'm a kid, but in my head, I'm not, man.
Nah, bro. And bro, honest to God, G, you know, a lot of people and a lot of industry leaders that are in our industry, all sort of started like where you were at, bro, and where you're at, G, where they were young, but they had the mentality of a mature person, bro. And I see it in you, G, the way you carry yourself, the way you know, mingled around today with a lot of the barbers here at the Josh O.P. course, bro. It's really cool to see someone of your caliber on socials, bro, still be so humble, even though, you know, you're still a young fella. You know, you could be one of those guys that carries themselves like a bit of a stink fella. Yeah, bro. Yeah. But gee, when you rocked up and you dapped up everybody, I was like, bro, this is cussed by Greeny, man. This is the guy, G. Yeah, bro, straight up, G. But at the moment, G, one thing I really wanted to ask, bro, was who's been your biggest sort of inspo in your journey so far? Like when you started picking up a clipper and you were going into, you know, wanting to be a barber, who was sort of the first person you looked at and you're like, man, I wanna be like this guy?
Well, I really don't think I've had like one main inspiration, I guess. I've had like multiple, you know. Like in different aspects of like the barber game, like there's different parts of what you can do in the barber world. Well, so like
maybe we'll ask you what, like in terms of maybe content creation, did you get any inspo from anyone from there?
I feel like HH Barbers, Hakeem, Barbadani. My boy out from Sydney.
The bro,
Yeah. So,
well, and you said you're a track guy. So those of you who don't know, Will told me that he's a bit of a he loves his tracks. Loves the tracks. So is there anyone that inspired you to take that sort of path, like you know, getting into tracks and all that?
Probably HH Barbers, Barbadani. Just seeing all of them.
I think that's the craziest thing, bro. Like talking to you right now, bro. Like you yourself, or me and yourself, bro. We kind of haven't been brought up into this social media realm of barbering. Like we got brought up before barbering on social media was like a really big thing, bro. And someone like yourself, it's crazy talking to you where the people that you look up to, bro, are all heavy social media barbers, G. And it's cool because that's your generation, bro. That's the next generation coming through, G. And honest to God, bro, you're an industry leader now for that, bro. Straight up, G.
You've got that unlocked, bro.
Yeah, bro, you've got it hooked up, G, and it's so cool to see, like at a young age. Even, you know, you networking, bro. What was Hairfest for you like, bro? Going to Hairfest this year, what was that like, bro?
That's honestly the best decision I've ever made. Going to expos and that first ever Hairfest I went to this year. It was like my first real opportunity at networking with people. You know, like obviously Fraser, Fawzy. He's been one of the most like impactful people. So like, that has helped me.
And, bro, I think that's the craziest thing for someone with your talent and how young you are, bro, and how you've been able to network your way to where you are now. And even meeting someone like, you know, Mr. Fraser Forsey, bro, like that's an incredible opportunity for so young. I wish I had the opportunity when I was your age, bro, to run into someone who's really well known by the industry, bro. And he's somebody that can really help elevate people. He's really good at it, bro. He's really good at taking young talent and developing it up, bro. Bro. Like, you know, you see him on the Babblers team, and you know, he's definitely helped even myself on my journey within the JRL team now, bro. But is there any like particular sort of dream you're chasing, bro? Like, are you wanting to still do your social media or education or something like that?
I definitely want to like pursue my social media dream, like still grow like all throughout my life. But I feel like maybe cutting hair for the rest of my life maybe isn't like the right decision. Maybe I need to...
Bro, that's fair, man. Like I think now, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people opening up to that, bro, you know? It's not just, you know, I'm going to cut on a shop for the rest of my life. It's social media, it's all that. How do you find consistency, man? Like on social media? Because I know that's a big thing people, you know, kind of...
especially for me too, G. I freaking suck at it, G.
How do you get over that, man?
Bro, I honestly have moments where I am consistent and I'm just not consistent, man. Like I honestly can't really predict it. Like that's just human nature, man. Like people say, like Josh was saying today, like everyone says they're gonna be consistent. Maybe they'll be consistent for 2 weeks, but like 90% of people that say that will fail at the end of the 2 weeks.
Well, is there anything that
that's facts.
Is there anything that helps you, man? Like, do you have like maybe like a whiteboard or something? You're like, okay, I got to do this day, this day. Is there anything like that you do?
Not really my mind, but right here on my neck. God, man, Jesus,
bro.
Jesus.
I love that you said that, bro. That's for a young fella, bro, to be just as mature as you are, bro, and as just grounded and, like, you know, your parents must have, bro. Your parents, bro, they killed raising you, bro. Honest to God, I'm excited to.
Must be proud, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited to meet your parents, bro. Hopefully in these next couple of days,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
straight up, what they must be so proud of you, bro. I think Fraser was telling me the other day that he had a chat with your mum, and it was like a hour-long phone call about how proud she is of you. And bro, not just her, but I know a lot of us industry, especially the educators in the industry, when we see you and look at you, bro, honest to God, bro, we're so proud that the next generation coming through has a leader like you. And I think that you even saying before, bro, that you're not too sure if you want to be in the industry for your whole life, you're not too sure if that's going to be the right decision. I think that, bro, that's so wise beyond your years, G, to have that knowledge to know that you know, this isn't just my end game, bro.
Exactly,
I want to have, you know, bigger aspirations,
like,
G.
Yeah, definitely with like Josh saying today, like having that sort of game plan in your head where you're saying like, what really am I going to do after this? Like, that's what's really key, I guess. So I've already had a few things in mind that I want to do once I finish up cutting hair. But I definitely won't like finish up fully cutting hair. Like, I'll obviously keep going on, but I definitely think like in the near future I want to maybe start my own brand, you know?
This guy's a hustler, man. This guy's a straight hustler, bro.
Something I want to go back onto the expo, bro. Are you going 4B?
Four barbers
next year.
Expect me to be there, guys. I'll be up there.
Hey, you heard it first here, guys. You heard it first, man. Let's go.
By Greeny's gonna be attending. What's your opinion on like the expos and stuff, man? Like, I know you touched on it a little bit before, but like, what are you expecting from this one? What are you looking forward to?
Obviously, I'm excited for more networking opportunities, more like people to get to know. Like, obviously, I went to a hair fest earlier this year in New South Wales, but next year in Queensland for the expo. Like, just gonna be insane and just more learning for me, I guess.
Bro. And I think the caliber of guests that were coming next year, to especially the expo. Shout out to Expo 4 Barbers, man, because next year's going to be goated, bro. We got some of the best international educators in the world coming to
definitely, bro. I've heard
Australia,
some stuff,
bro.
man. I'm excited for it. It's going to be apparently heaps better than last year. So
and last year was pretty good, bro. But I think next year's gonna just it's just gonna keep leveling up, bro. 100%, G.
Yeah, definitely.
But what so far, bro? I guess in your short sort of career has been something to stand out for you. Sorry for everybody who may be able to hear those freaking sirens too. We're set up at the lovely Barber Academy here in Wollongabba. Shout out to the Barber Academy for allowing us to use their space. Thank you guys so much. But bro, what's one thing for you that stuck out so far in your career that may be like a little bit of a highlight, bro?
I feel like when I really started like, you know, popping off and taking off on the internet, and just like that's really been like the influential moment for myself, and like obviously
seeing that growth.
Yeah, when I went to Hairfest as well for that first time, and I met so many new people like Fraser himself and like so many other people. Yeah. The 4 Barbers team.
And were you taken back a little bit, bro, when you were at the expo? Like, did any people like notice you? Like, were people like, yo, cut by Greeny? Oh,
bro, yes, man. Like, it was like I went in like not expecting people to know me. Like, obviously I had a few followers then, but not as much as I had now. So I was like, oh, it'll just be good to get myself out there, you know. But I had a few people come up saying, "Oh, I love your stuff," like, which was pretty crazy.
Bro, I think that's the craziest thing. And I think even going back on what you were saying before, bro, with like that consistency in the way you post, bro. One thing that I was like really interested to know about your the way you lay it out, G. Like, when you're posting, is it like the day that you're recording is the day that you're editing and then you're sending it out, or are you like doing it? Yeah. I know we're getting a bit behind the scenes here, G. We might be getting a bit exclusive, but yeah, because I feel like someone like Tama might shoot a day before and then post it the day after. You know what I mean? Just so that he sort of always has that backup flow. Like, what helps you?
Yeah, so what helps me, I usually edit my content. Like, obviously I'm vlogging till I hit 100,000 followers right now. 77,000 at the moment. So
bro, let's go. I'm so excited for you, G. I'm so keen for you.
23, maybe 22 and a bit now.
75% of the week.
But yeah, I, for my vlogs and my other content, I'll usually film it the day before and then post it. So obviously I'm doing them in 3. So like day 181, 82, 83.
Yeah.
So I'll film those 3 days and I'll post it the day after.
Gee,
man.
bro. And how did you come up with that, G? Like, did you just do that? Like, is that just something you made yourself, bro? Or did you watch like a video? Or?
Do you mean like the vlogging aspect of
Yeah,
it?
bro. Like, how did you come up with setting it up like that, bro? Like setting up the structure of your videos and all that.
So first off, when I was vlogging, like I started out doing 1 day vlogs and stuff, and then I went up to 2 days and 3 days, like, because it gets a bit much when you're making videos day after day.
100%, man. And that's where that consistency comes in. It gets a lot of people,
So that's definitely what got me with consistency. But I feel like it just ease the stress a little bit and gives me more time to make other content. And,
bro. And this kid's in, I shouldn't say kid, bro, but this guy's in school still, G.
Wow.
Like he's doing all that, G.
Bloody, you said what? You said you got your thing for your hair, man. The bloody after school and everything, man. It's like wow.
Oh, yo, yeah. You got your when you got your hair dyed, G. Your school didn't really like the hair dye, G.
School didn't really like it, but it was for work. It was for.
And that's what you got to tell them, man.
Exactly. I was expressing myself, man, but like it is what it is at the end of the day.
But I think, G, even exactly what you said. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off just then, G. But the biggest thing I think for you right now is that you're inspiring that whole next generation by being so different, and because you're so young, bro, you're reaching a certain demographic, G, that someone like myself and Jayden would struggle to sort of connect with because you're so niche, bro. You're so now, and like, bro, so many young fellas like. I don't know if you sort of look at your analytics of your Insta, bro, see your average demographic of how many, like the age group of people that are following you, bro. But I feel like you just have that ability to connect with a whole new generation of kids, bro, and inspire them, G. And that's so special. I think Tape It Out, Jono spoke to you about it today, G, and how the power that you have, bro, is insane, G. And I think that, you know, the inspirational power you have is incredible. And, you know, going forward from this, even the fact that you're repping that chain on your chest, bro, with our Lord and Savior, bro, and I think that's so powerful, G. Because a big quote that my dad used to tell me, especially when I wanted to level up within the industry and level up in my career, was that with new levels comes new devils, bro. And you know, when you're leveling up and you're on a high, there's always going to be something or someone that it becomes a roadblock or something.
And I know there's devils that you deal with now, having 77,000 followers, bro. That I wouldn't even.
We both of us wouldn't have any clue
about,
and you know, that experience that you're gaining, G, that's experience that you're gaining over someone like myself and someone like, you know, a lot of these other educators that may not have that 77K following, bro. And I think that's just what makes you so mature, G. And it's incredible that I've repeated myself so many times on the G, but I'm just in awe, bro. Like meeting you today, bro, and having a chat with you and the way you carry yourself, G, is awesome, bro. And you know, even with like your plans not necessarily being in or out of the barbering industry in the future, I feel like no matter what you go into, bro, it's going to be freaking bright, G, and it's incredible, G. But is there anything like that you're sort of working on at the moment, G, like behind the scenes at the moment, anything big coming?
I got a few things, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
You're right, G. Oh, I just want to chuck a little teaser out to the bro. But even though, G, we might by the time this comes out, G, this episode comes out, it might actually be said or not, bro. So the people might already know, G. But you know, for now, G, for now,
we just gotta be all you guys out there. We gotta be just keeping on the alert,
watch this space,
watch this space.
Watch this space.
One thing, bro. Chain aside, man, bro. You got the Travises on, bro.
The freshest fit today, bro. Nah, those aren't the Travises.
Oh, bro, you can tell I'm not a shoe guy. You can tell
G. Oh, no, wrong one, G. All of them. Everybody's ears right now, G. Like, I just went through the whole pad list.
We got the mocos on, man.
Are you into your style, man? You into your fashion and everything?
A little bit, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I wanted to touch on, bro. You said you play piano, bro. You know, you got all these other things, man. You play sports.
Piano, sing. Sport.
Sing.
AFL.
Can you give us a little?
Bro, that's more my topic now, G.
Can you give us a little?
G, play the beat for him, G.
Wrong one, G. One job, everybody. One job.
The one below it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My name's Cobb. But Greeny, that's all I got, bro. That's all. That's all.
You're the man, G.
Bro, but like, yeah, obviously we touched on, you know, having school and whatnot, bro. How do you fit in the AFL and stuff, bro? Like obviously that's a passion for you, man. Like,
Yeah, well, I do AFL and rugby league, so it's like
nice.
two sports, man. Like, obviously, I won't be doing at least one of them next year just because business is booming, you know. Like, not trying to be
I
rude,
love
but
that, G.
like,
Business
yeah.
is booming.
I'm not
is
trying to
booming,
be
man.
rude, but like, I got my business is growing like heaps. It's grown like in just even the past year, man.
Yo.
Even though I've been cutting for 1.5 years, it's just been crazy, man.
Yeah.
Been growing.
Yeah.
and like, you
Insane,
know, rugby and all that, man, you know, it's there, but it's not like a, you know, unless you're trying to strive for that, you know, position to be like a rugby player or something, you know.
Yeah.
It's you know, when something else kind of overtakes it, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, definitely, I don't really see like rugby league impacting me in my life as much, but I don't really enjoy it as much anymore.
Yeah,
Like, obviously, I've been playing for 10 years for my local club now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it'd be hard, man, you know, with your barbering,
Bro.
you know, booming right now.
Gee,
you know
and I
what
think that, you know, even we can even link this back to like, you know, to God, bro, a little bit, and just saying that how, you know, God has a purpose for everybody, bro, you know, and when you truly entrust in Him in your journey, bro, He'll guide you, He'll guide you and lead you to your journey, and however long that journey goes for, bro. Like you said, within the barbering industry or wherever that journey may take you, bro, you
that's
know,
it, man.
He's got you covered, bro.
That's
Straight up,
just like what Drake said, man. God has a plan. God's
has a
plan.
plan.
God's
That's
plan,
it. That's
baby,
that's
yeah.
what I follow, guys. Like, God obviously has a plan for me. God has a plan for everyone. Like, and you just gotta take risks in your life that might not be the best and might be the best opportunity of your life. You just gotta trust in God and trust what He has to offer for you.
I'm sorry, G, but I'm gobsmacked right now.
Well, yeah, man, I don't know if this is something you do as well, bro. But I know for me, bro, when you know, obviously we've been saying God has a plan for us, and if I feel like, you know, my past not clear and I don't know what the plan is, I always go back to just praying, and I feel like, you know, when you do that prayer, you know, he kind of maps it all out, and you just gotta be
Exactly,
like something I do, bro. You know, like I'll pray, and then, you know, you just gotta make sure that you're being, you know, grateful and all that, and I feel like things start to line up, bro. I don't know if that's something you do, bro, but I find that's a big part of my career as well,
bro. And so has church always been a bit of a big part of your life, Greeny, bro? Or?
I feel like I always used to go to church when I was younger, and then I kind of got out of it a bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like in these past like 2 years or so, I've been getting back into it a bit more.
Yeah, creating more of a relationship back with God, bro.
Yeah, because I really want to create that strong relationship with God and Jesus, man. Like Jesus loves you, God loves you, man.
Straight
like,
up, bro.
They'll create whatever you need.
Bro,
for you.
G. I'm so proud of this guy, G, and I'm not even like his parents, G. Like, just the answers that, like, the way you carry yourself, Greeny, bro. I'm gonna just say it, keep saying it, bro. It's just incredible, G. But even going forward, bro. So obviously today, as we're shooting this podcast, we're here at the Joshua P Perspective Tour. That's running from the 27th to what is it, the 29th?
29th.
Yeah, and
3
so
days.
today, being in the presence of someone like Joshua P, bro, and the caliber of his education, G. What does that do for someone like yourself, bro? You know, how do you feel being at the tour right now, bro, and watching someone of his caliber educate?
It's like crazy, obviously, like learning from someone that big and like big in the industry, you know, like, and someone of his knowledge. Like, it's just good to gain that knowledge for myself and for all the other people in there as well. Like, and obviously he's been teaching us not just about haircuts, you know, about business as well, about social media, about mindset.
Speaking of the man,
Yo, he's outside, Yo. He's behind you, G. Nah, he walked away. But yeah, G, that's incredible, bro. Like, I think I was talking to some of the boys today, and we're talking about how when OP educates, obviously myself being a bit of an educator in yourself as well, G, for 4 barbers, watching someone of his caliber educate, G, is just insane. Like, his
That's crazy,
the way
man.
the way he makes the education so personalized, bro. And honestly, I see someone like yourself, bro, in the future doing like mentorship, bro, and mentoring a new generation of, whether that might be barbers or just a new generation of kids, bro. 100%.
Even like when we were talking about before, like creating like a pathway for myself, like after I finish cutting hair and like after I want to do something like in the future in my life, like I definitely think mentoring is something I want to do, creating like a program or something for barbers like myself, young barbers that are older and want to get into it, you know, like just sharing my knowledge and passing it on to others.
And you definitely have the tools for it, bro.
100%, G.
Honestly.
You already have the tools now, bro. Straight up, G. Like even doing like, you could do like little, I don't know what the word would be, like little affirmations, G, and stuff like that. Like even when I see on your stories sometimes, bro, and you share little quotes and little, like it might be little verses from the Bible, bro, and stuff like that. I know that for me, being, you know, a little bit older than you, bro, a little bit, heaps older than you, G, bro, when I read that, bro, that's uplifting, bro. And that's what I mean by circling back to that power that you have, bro. Like the way you uplift people. And I think that light that you have, bro, is just incredible. There's your spirit is so, it's just so it's so beautiful, bro. Honest to God, and you know you're so uplifting, G, for a young fella. You're straight up so uplifting, bro. And yeah, G, I don't know. I just keep telling this guy how amazing it is, G. But it's just, bro, honest to God, bro, you're incredible, bro. And I feel like Jayden could probably attest to this too, bro. But your future's heaps bright, G. And bro, I'd love to see, honest to God, I'd love to see you on like stage at Expo, or even, bro, even circling back to Expo, G. Even if you
barber battle,
G.
I bet
Bro,
I've been thinking of
straight up, G.
Like, should I?
Bro, I reckon you should, bro, rock up, G, bro. Because I'm not too sure. I don't even know if we can say this on the podcast yet, G. But I know that Not About Us podcast is cooking up some stuff for the Expo next year.
100%.
And especially, I think that we're going to be involved a little bit during the barber battle. May not be majorly, but we may do some commentating stuff on the night, G. So, G. So yeah, straight up, bro. It'd be gangster to see you there.
Yeah. Is there anyone you're nominating? I think we talked about it before.
Yeah, nominating Lance.
The man. Yes, sir.
And yeah,
Top Shelf Barber.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out Top Shelf Barber.
Gee, what's this nominating stuff that you're talking about?
We're just saying who we want to join the
barber battle.
And I'll nominate this guy. I'll nominate Money Cuts.
Nah, G, nah. Money's.
Bro, we might as well just nominate the whole lot.
Gee. Everyone will know by now, G. Yo, man, let's crack up, G.
I just wanted to, we've had Josh here, man, and we've touched on obviously you running the torch for the young guys out here. Yeah. Is there any tips you want to share, bro? Do you want to be that Josh OP at the moment for these kids, man?
I'll be Josh OP for right now.
Just at
Greeny
the
moment while
Greeny
he's
OP.
out of the building. My name's Greeny OP, and a few little gems I've had in my career. I feel like obviously what we've been talking about before, consistency. I reckon is key. Consistency is key. Obviously, keeping up with the latest trends on social media,
Big one, man. Big one.
Definitely just networking, I guess, and obviously trying to stay on top of yourself and not just like worrying about your social media, but how you are as yourself, worrying about your mental health and worrying about how you're feeling and stuff.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And this is something that like really gets me, bro, is that when you carry yourself, and even when you walk them, bro, you're humble, you're a good kid, man.
That's the best feature.
Bro, the best feature, man.
Best feature
up,
of barber ever is being humble. That's
humble, straight up.
For all those young barbers out there, the best feature you can have as a barber is being humble, man.
100%.
Bro, and this is coming from a guy. This is coming from a young fella that has over 50K following. This is someone like myself who's a part of an educational team. I could only imagine and dream to be as consistent as what this fella is on his socials and get to the caliber of even having 10 plus K, bro. So the fact that this guy is saying to be humble, it goes to show, all of you young fellas out there, even people of all ages, man, straight up, just if you remain humble. Exactly. Bro, if you remain humble, God will bless you. Straight up. Straight up.
Josh touches on this as well, man. Like he's the most humblest guy. He's telling me, he said today, when we were on break, I asked him a question and he said that he's actually fading. He's trying to pull away from the fame, man.
No
He was
ways.
saying that there's two paths that he knows, or that he has in his mind about barbering, is fame and legacy. So
Damn, G,
bro,
that
fame and
slaps,
legacy.
AG.
So he
Damn.
thinks he's been saying, like, you know, his brand's been changing, and he's been having to change it so that he pulls more and more away from the fame, man.
Bro, that's
I feel like,
Yeah.
definitely like, bro, that shift in perspective,
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
shifted my perspective.
Yeah,
100%, man.
Him just saying like he doesn't really care about fame at the moment, but leaving a legacy of behind
Legacy,
him.
bro.
man. Yep.
And that's one thing
definitely
that
what I wanna do.
Jayden and I have been lucky enough with Jono, bro, with Tape It Out, where he's sort of really pushed that mindset on us, I feel, bro,
100%.
with, you know, and it even goes back to the saying that I have as well, G, this other saying that I have, I feel like is a bit of a gem, G, and it's about people will never remember you for what you did, but how you made them feel, bro. And at the end of the day, like, you know, whatever you do in life, as long as you make someone and you connect with someone really deep down and make them feel good about themselves, G, I feel like that's legacy, bro. That's that type of legacy you're leaving behind. And sorry, G, sorry.
No, you're good, you're
Even with like Expo for Barbers this year, G, when we had OP come over, bro, everyone went home. And this guy was still there packing up, G. Like, this guy was packing up. It was just like a couple of us packing up, and he was the main guy, the main man
Of
and
the
the whole
expo.
expo, and he was packing up, G. Like,
And to me, bro, seeing that, like, you know, bit of a glaze right here, but I put him as the best barber in the world. Bro, gee, that's me, man. That's me.
That's you, man.
That-
Like,
yeah, that's
you
my
do you.
opinion.
Everyone has their own choice.
own choice, 100%,
Well,
G.
and just in saying that, bro, like,
he's
just seeing.
definitely up there, man.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
definitely
He's
top
insane.
5, G, for me. But
Yeah.
I don't want to put that
I
cloud
think
out
I
and
should
put him as number one straight
you know
up.
what? I think I've worded that wrong. He, in my eyes, he's my number one barber.
Yeah, straight up.
But just in saying that, bro, like, just seeing him pushing a box along the floor, bro. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
bro.
Pushing a box along the floor.
Even with the broom, G,
With
and
the
just
bro-
sweeping the hair up, G.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
you don't really expect it
Nah,
from
man.
people with that like
Bro.
much level in the game,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
like
100%.
but that just shows like how much of a good guy he is, man.
Yeah.
And
100%,
I really
man.
want to
100%.
like take part in his
100%.
legacy, obviously,
Yeah.
and like be like him, you know, like
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
straight up.
And, bro, you're already following him
Bro,
at the moment, man.
yes, bro. And I think the beautiful part about it, Greeny, is that, G, you're not leaving a mark on his legacy or following in his legacy, G. You got a legacy of your own, G. You got your own path and your own journey that you're already on, G. And straight up, right, you're leaving a legacy and a trail of like we talk about it with culture, bro. And you know, there's a quote that says culture, history must exist for past to. I don't know, G. I had a brain fart, but it's like, past must exist for present to create future, bro. So pretty much what that means, after the mind fuck. So past must exist for present to create future. So those who came before us lay the path down, G. We walk on that path, and then it's up to us to shape our own way in the way that we go. We can either continue to follow the path or veer off. And straight up, Greeny, G, G, you got a whole fucking, you got a whole engineering degree on creating your own path, G,
literally,
straight
bro,
up.
bro, be yourself, man.
Yo.
that's it. That's it.
all
Be
we're saying.
yourself, guys.
Be yourself.
Don't be afraid to be someone different on camera, you know,
Yo.
like. But just try and be yourself online, man. Be yourself like you are in real life.
Yo, and we can
main
attest for
thing.
that by meeting this guy today, guys. Like, this guy, straight up, what you see on his socials, he's the same kid in life, bro, and he's the most humblest kid
As you guys have
we've
been.
met, bro. But before we end up, because we're gonna wrap things up now, bro. But before we finish up, G, what is one last little message you want to give to the young barbers, or to the barbers, or the industry, or anybody in that camera out there, bro? What's the last little message you want to give to them out there?
The last message I want to give is glory to God, man, like, and glory to Jesus. They're the best
Amen,
things that's
bro.
ever happened to me.
Amen,
Like,
brother.
definitely, bro.
Amen, man.
Bro, well, G, thank you so
you so
much for
much,
being
bro.
our first guest on the Not About Us podcast, G.
Bro,
Thank you.
I'm so excited, man. I just want to thank you guys, obviously, for letting me be your first ever
man.
guest. Like,
Nah, my
it's just
G.
surreal
Our
being.
pleasure,
Nah.
brother.
And definitely, this is obviously my first podcast and
Yo.
my first podcast. It's like first guest on your podcast.
Yeah,
so
G.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
It's a crazy thing, bro. And honestly, you know, we thank you so much for being a part of our journey, bro, and kickstarting our journey, G. And you know, yeah, bro,
Anytime, man,
bro.
anytime.
And I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here in Brizzy and the rest of your time at
Thank
the
you,
OP
man.
course, G. And yeah, G, bro, we'll be seeing you at Expo 2025,
That's
baby.
it,
Let's
bro.
go.
I look forward to seeing you guys over the next few days. So
Yeah, let's go,
yeah,
G.
man.
Let's go.
Shout out to Barber Academy. Shout out to
Yeah.
4Bs.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You wanna say your Instagram.
Yeah, and
like that, man.
give the people your Instagram, G.
At Cuts by Greeny, right there. Add my boy up.
Yeah,
Add me up.
add him up,
boy,
man.
add
Help
our
this
boy.
help this guy get to 100K, man. Let's
I'm
go.
vlogging till 100K right now. 77 point something at the moment. So like,
G, you know
22
what, G?
point something.
Even in saying this, G, sorry, bro, we're ending the podcast, but bro, straight up, by the time this podcast comes out, this guy might be already on 100K.
100.
You might even be going for 150,
Bro.
G.
Maybe a million.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I want to be the first one. Congratulations on 100K,
Gee,
brother.
dude. But nah, straight up, Greeny, thank you so much, brother.
Thanks,
and yeah, bro, all the best for your future endeavors, and we look forward to watching you grow, brother.
Thank you.
Let's go.